We are wrapping up this series on FDA approved medications for chronic weight management, obesity medications, whatever we want to call them. And today we're talking about Phentermine and Qysemia, which, by the way, Qysemia contains phentermine. Hey, I'm Steph Wagner. I'm a dietitian specializing in obesity management, including bariatric surgery, obesity management medications, anything in between. Phentermine is the oldest FDA-approved medication and is still used quite a bit today because of its affordability. Sometimes doctors might say, well, if nothing else, we can always use Phentermine because it can be as inexpensive as maybe $20 a month. It's an inexpensive medication. Of course, it does have like the least amount of results, an average of 3% weight loss. But some patients experience more weight loss than that, especially if they're tolerating it well and they're able to control their appetite and stay on track with their eating plan. Phentermine was originally FDA approved for 12 weeks of use because it wasn't clear if it was safe beyond that. But now there's a lot of research that says it is safe beyond 12 weeks and there may be even further weight loss after 12 weeks. So there are plenty of patients that are walking around taking Phentermine for years, well beyond the 12 weeks that it was originally approved for. Phentermine is a stimulant, so patients may not like the feeling it gives them. They may say it makes me too jittery. Some of the side effects are restlessness, insomnia. It's not recommended that you take it late in the day. You want to take it first thing. It's a once a day oral medication. The main mechanism is that it can help decrease appetite. So it can still be a very effective, inexpensive appetite reducing medication to help patients to stay on track with their eating changes. The brand names that we commonly hear are Adipex or Lorema. I think I'm saying that right. There's other brand names too because Phentermine is the drug name, but once a patent expires on a drug, then there can be different brands, different names that come out. So Adipex is also a common name, but the drug name is Phentermine. Now, Qysemia has Phentermine in it, but it also has topiramate in it, or the brand name for topiramate would be Topamax. Topiramate is a medication that's used for epilepsy and migraines, but they found that patients were losing weight on the medication and that it may be improving leptin. So they add topiramate along with Phentermine, put it together, and found this medication is safe and effective for chronic weight management. The average weight loss with Qysemia is 9 to 10%. So that is more than Phentermine alone at an average of 3%. So it is fascinating that a combination of drugs can produce more results when they're combined together. The side effects are similar to the side effects of Phentermine because that's the active ingredient. So it may also cause the restlessness or insomnia, maybe some mental cloudiness or fatigue. Most of those can be managed with diet and hydration. But again, if it's not being tolerated, it would be recommended to discontinue the medication. The cost is around $100 or $200 a month for Qysemia. Of course, Phentermine is even cheaper than that, but it is a less expensive option than the new GLP-1s that are over $1,000 a month. So again, I've mentioned it on every episode, but if you're looking for a doctor to help you find the right medication for you, for both what you'll tolerate, what you'll see results, what you can afford, finding a doctor that specializes in obesity is a great idea. You could go back to your bariatric surgery clinic and ask if they use medications in their clinic and who might monitor that. And a lot of bariatric programs are adding a medical component, and it might be with a bariatrician or a physician's assistant. So it could all be right there where your bariatric surgeon is, which also means they can refer to other specialties like a dietitian, exercise physiology, psychology. Bariatric surgery clinics are really well set up. If they add in medications, then you have all sorts of different options right there within your one comprehensive care team. But if you don't have access to your bariatric program or they're not utilizing medications at this time, you could go to obesitymedicine.org, use your zip code to find a doctor in your area that is going to specialize in obesity medicine. And that's what I would recommend. I would recommend going to a specialist in obesity treatment. They will know the medications very well. They'll know how to find the most affordable option. Sometimes they know how to layer medications, and that's kind of advanced stuff that you might not be able to get through primary care doctor. But just in the way that we found that Qysemia has combined Phentermine and topiramate, and we see more weight loss with the combination, doctors are very familiar with the drug ingredient ingredients and how they might interact with one another. So it could be that maybe Contrave you're able to be prescribed those drugs independently. If they're at a safe dose for you, maybe you can get a cost savings with the doctor doing the prescription a little bit differently. So it's just another maybe reason to say going to a specialist can be really worth your time, both for your care and for the bigger picture of like access and cost and things like that. If you are looking for more help in the day-to-day, the food, the recipes, eating out, traveling, I mean, that's the day-to-day life stuff. And that's why I went online in 2012 at bariatricfoodcoach.com. I have a very comprehensive website with tons of resources. Whether you've had bariatric surgery or you're utilizing a medication, I am here for you. Definitely check out Premier Access membership where it unlocks everything, our courses, community, so much help inside that affordable membership. But if you want to get to know me more before you sign up for that, you can also join my free newsletter email list below, and I'll send weekly recipes, tips, and videos like this to support you in the day in and the day out. Thanks for watching.